That's it. I'm calling it. You're going to be the new David Blaine. Have you seen that trick from back in the day where like David Blaine performed for the former president George Bush? This is like that, but also not really, and it's easier. So, all right, yo, here we go. So to demonstrate this effect of magic, I'm going to need a deck of playing cards, and from within that deck, I need to get the 2 black aces. So we have the ace of clubs here. I want you to hold out your hand like this. I'm going to take the ace of clubs and put it right into your hand, but since you're not actually here, let's use this box and pretend that's your hand. So we have the ace of clubs right in your hands, and this principle is demonstrated by using 2 black aces. So then we have the ace of spades as well. Disregard this red. There's the ace of spades, and we'll take it, put it right on top. Let's take a breather here for a second. Which ace is on top? Now, you might be saying the ace of spades. Well, you're probably right. But what if I told you the ace of spades moved to the bottom and the ace of clubs is on top, right? That would be impressive to, maybe not you, but to a lot of people, it would be impressive. But what would be more impressive, maybe even to you, is that if these 2 black aces turned red, right? That is pretty cool. But at the same time, that doesn't demonstrate the aspect that I want to demonstrate for you, because what I really wanted to demonstrate is what could happen with the black aces, and I did not do that. So let's go ahead and find the 2 black aces using the 2 red aces. And the reason we're using the 2 red aces, because aces find each other a lot more easily than me having to go through the deck. And so watch, if I just go through like this, you use whatever word you want, whether it's stop, break, catch, whatever safe word you have, orange, you use that word. I'm gonna go through the deck like this, and you just say whatever. We're gonna insert those 2 aces right there. Ready? Okay, let's just say your safe word was break. Now, let's take a look. I want you to take this deck. Before I do anything, I want you to take the deck and just go through, find your 2 red aces. Oh, they're right here. Found the 2 red aces right there. Okay. Now, between those 2 red aces, there's 2 cards. What are the chances that these 2 cards are the 2 black aces? Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed that effect and are looking forward to learning it, because otherwise, why are you here? But honestly, this trick relies on 2 simple principles, and we can knock them out like that. Also, trying out this nose strip today, I feel like a new man, a new nose. Now, before we dive into the tutorial, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Now grab your favorite deck and let me show you how it's done. Welcome to my tutelage. So, like I was saying before, this trick is very similar to one that David Blaine performed for George Bush, except it's going to be a lot easier, and there's a bit of a twist on the premise. First thing, of course, you need to grab the 4 aces. Contrary to popular belief, there is a bit of a setup required. Now, you can set these 4 aces up in any way you like. I like to take the 2 red aces, put them here, and then 2 black aces on top with all the cards being face up. Then take this whole pile and put it right on top of the deck, and you're all set up and ready to go. Now, you can form the story around this effect however you'd like. I just say I'm going to demonstrate a principle in Magic for you. And to do that, I need to have the 2 aces, or the 2 black aces, 2 red aces, whatever you want to use. Whatever aces are, I guess, on the bottom here. So I have the 2 black. I have them hold out their hand. And this is where, this is important, okay? This is one of the key sleights that we're going to be using, known as a triple lift, right? It's like a double lift, but 3 times. They're not 6, but like basically you're counting and flipping over 3 cards as 1. Now, there are plenty of different ways to do this. I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to learn the pinky count. It's a lot easier than you may think. I have a video on it. I'll put the link on the screen. But all you're really doing is counting 1, 2, 3 cards, putting them all together and flipping them over to show here, for example, the ace of clubs. Now, if you're not comfortable doing that, you can always count here from the back, 1, 2, 3, get a pinky break, and then turn over. Or while you're talking, using some kind of misdirection, you push over a packet of 3 cards, pull back, and then you do the lift to show the ace of clubs, right? But let's say you're a pro, you're doing the pinky count. And again, I'm just doing this while I'm talking. I flip over the first card, show ace of clubs, have them hold out their hand like this. Then I turn this whole packet of 3 over. Again, their impression is this is 1 card. They take it, or you take it, and put it in their hands. This is actually one of the first red aces. Now, there's different types of people that you perform this trick for. There's some type of people who are just, oh wait, that's not it, and they ruin the whole thing for you. If you encounter those types of people, there's one of 2 things you can do. Don't do this effect. Don't do it at all, because they would ruin it for you if you don't feel strong and confident about your delivery, and you generally get that feel from people. Or what you could do is you place it and immediately take their other hand and put it on top and say, make sure there's no way I can get to it. So it looks like you put a black ace down and they're holding it. Now, let's repeat that same process. You're gonna do another triple lift, right? Do your count, another triple lift. you show the ace of spades, the second black ace. You turn it over, tell them to open their hand up, right? If they're holding like this, open it up, and you take another black ace and put it on top. And then you can see the story I kind of did where I said ace of spades is on top, ace of clubs on the bottom. Would it be impressive if they switch? And they say, yeah, maybe, I don't know. And then you're like, okay, would it be even more impressive if they turn from black to red? And then let's say they're holding like this, you ask them, okay, take a look yourself, because that would make it a lot stronger, a lot more powerful. Then boom, you have the two red aces in their hands. Magic that happens in people's hands, always killer. So they're blown away right from the start. And now you build up to that effect, let that sit for a moment. Don't just immediately rush like I did in my performance. That would kind of diminish the whole effect. But say, now these are the two red aces. What happened to the two black? Let's see if we can use these aces to find it. As you're doing all this talking, you grab another break underneath the top two cards, because keep in mind, these are the two black aces, right? You put them here, take the two red aces and say ace of hearts, ace of diamonds. And I just like to count like this just on top of the deck and say, we're gonna use these aces to find the two black aces. Now you're gonna pick up this entire packet of 4 cards, like so, and using whatever kind of misdirection you want to get the two aces on the outside of those cards. So I like to just say, I'm gonna use these two aces, take one ace in this hand, obviously these 3 in this hand, and say, we're gonna use these aces to find the two black aces. And immediately I put them together, making sure the packet of 3 doesn't get exposed, 1, and goes on top of the single card. So I say, I immediately put these together and I point towards the deck and I say, we're gonna use this deck. What this does, it provides misdirection, leads them here, while you can square up here as needed. Then all you have to do is honestly, whatever you want to, whatever kind of reveal you enjoy. I just feel like the going like this, throwing in is a lot of fun. If they're good at riffling, you can have them riffle as well. But you riffle, they call out stop or catch. You throw that right in there and let them do the reveal, because obviously, like I said before, it's a lot more powerful. Now, I screwed up here and we have 3 cards. That has happened once before in my life. I just threw the other one away. They were still just as impressed. But again, you want to make it a slow reveal, have them do it in their hands, and it's the 4 aces. 2 red, found the 2 black. That's it. Huge shout out to all my Underground Club members, and thank you, love you, see you soon. We end there.